Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's a beautiful Friday morning. And it is, I'm trying to put up the volume. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. Give me 1 second. One second. Okay. Sometimes my screen act up. But it's okay. So it's a beautiful Friday morning. We are alive. We are up. We're moving, we're getting active, and most of all, it's the weekend for most of us to get a little bit of rest, to do some deep cleaning. Some of us go to church. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Some of us will be going to church. Some of us will be going away for the weekend. It's just an amazing day. It's just great to be able to wake up every morning, to be up and about, to do everything that God created us to be who God says we are. Guys, I'm just excited to be me. I feel blessed and highly favored. You know, that's one thing I like to tell people. You have to create your own table. Okay? You must create your own table and be the CEO of your life. Because sometimes some people think they are here and you are there, that you need them to do certain things. But guess what? Everything will happen in due time. Don't get frustrated. When like Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high, okay? When they go low, we go high. So today it's just an exciting day. Yes, I feel so accomplished because I have done everything that I had set goals to do this week. I stuck to my goals. I did what I needed to do. I went out yesterday. I took that walk and grabbed my fresh juice. So my juice consists of green apple, cucumber, spinach, and celery. Yes, green apple, spinach, cucumber, and celery. It tastes so refreshing. A cup of goodness will do your body good. So today I'm gonna be intentional again. I don't know, it looks like it might be raining today, but regardless, I'm gonna do my best to take that walk and go out, get a nice fresh cup of goodness to put in my body. So I shared with you guys, I have been taking the probiotic, OmniPro probiotic every morning, and I'm doing so well with that probiotic. Oh my God, I don't think my gut has ever been so healthy. Okay, because I'm gonna go a little deeper till morning. May I? So I'm not the type of person. I don't think anybody likes to go to the bathroom, because I'm not that person. I don't like it so much. Sometimes I would take days before I'm like, okay, girl, you have to go. Other than that, you're gonna feel sick. You're gonna get sick. You have to go. It's not healthy. With that probiotic, my gut is feeling so clean. It's feeling so healthy. I'm not feeling bloated. I'm feeling so good. I feel so relaxed. And when I lay down, I just lay down and go to sleep. Yesterday, I fell asleep so early. I don't even know what time I went to sleep. And I forgot my watch at home. Boo-hoo. Yes. Because when I went in the shower this morning, I took it off my wrist and put it in my bathrobe. And I forgot it in my bathrobe. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's okay. But I know I had a very good night's sleep. I went to bed early. I woke up in the middle of the night because I was hot. And put on the AC. And then I went right back to sleep. And then I was freezing. You know how you get so cold in the middle of the night and you don't want to get up to turn it off? I was so thirsty. I didn't even want to get up to drink the water. That's how relaxed my body felt. My body felt so relaxed, and I was just like, I'm gonna stay right there. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm not gonna get up. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let it go. So I did. I went home. I lay down in the bed. I just relaxed myself, and then I fell asleep. until I had to get up to go to the restroom, and then I went right back to sleep. This is one of the gifts that God gave me lately. The fact that I can wake up and put my head back in the bed and go right back to sleep. This is when you feel like your body's healthy, right? Despite everything else that is going on that can cause you to feel stress and you're not able to relax, those things, because I am doing the right things when it comes to my well-being, when it comes to my self-care, that I'm able to go right back to sleep. And the whole world could be coming down. I probably wouldn't even know it until even maybe if it's done, if I survive it. But other than that, it feels great. So guys, I am encouraging you, whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself, take care of yourself. Remove yourself from toxic people. Remove yourself from toxic environment. Remove yourself from people who think they're there and you're here. Remove yourself from people who think you need them to be who you're gonna be. Remove yourself. Okay, create your own table. Create your own circle. And when I say to create your own circle, don't just open it to anyone who wants to come in. Be you. Okay, remember the people who pulled you up with them. Okay, remember that. Remember those who pulled you with them, and not those who want to walk over you, especially people who can be bought. Okay, people who can be bought. You don't need those people. You need loyal people who know what loyalty means. You want to be around people who knows what true friendship means. And that's why my friend list is very small. Very small. I have colleagues. I have associates. People I associate myself with. And this is, I had a conversation about that. We need to be able to tell the difference between people you can call friends, people you can call family, and because somebody share the same bloodline with you, that's not what makes a family. Okay? People you call family, people you call friends, people you call colleagues, people you call best friends. Because not everybody you're friends with are your best friends. Not everybody you say hello to are your friends, because you can just be cordial. I'm cordial to everyone. If I don't need to know you to say hello, to say good morning, right? So we have to determine the different type of friendship that we have, where everybody fit in your life, so you know where to place them. Okay, so I don't know, I'm just excited to be me, because I know I am so blessed. The blessings that God pours over me, only God can do it, no one else. God will always put the right people on your path for you to do the things that you were destined to do. If you see somebody is not on your path, it's meant that that person was not meant to be in your life. We have to remember, people comes into our life in different season. Each season they were determined to do something. Once that assignment is done, once that assignment has been completed, don't worry if that person is no longer in your circle. Don't worry, because it was only meant for a season. Okay, so don't stress yourself. Don't kill yourself because, oh, this person this. Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. No. I am so grateful for the person that God created me to be. And I know when people are in my life for a season. And once that time is gone, I don't stress myself about it. Because we have to learn everything happened for a reason. Good morning, Ambassador Dolia. Good morning, good morning. So we have to do what we can do for ourselves. Create your own table. Create your own table. Not everyone who claims to be your friends are truly your friends. Some people are there to just show off, to say, I am this, I am that, I can do this, I can do that. You need me, I don't need you. I'm already here. Everything that goes up must come down. Okay? So remember that. Be humble. Be humble. Okay? Be humble. Whatever it is that you're doing, be humble. Keep your integrity. Don't do things to show off. Don't do things because You think if you do X, Y, and Z, it's going to have X, Y, and Z effect on X, Y, and Z. No. Be humble. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember who you are. Remember where you come from. Because sometimes the biggest mistake that we make, we forget where we came from, and we forget the people who pulled us out of the gutter to get us where we are. And we have the habit sometimes, some of us, we have the tendency of stepping over people who stood with you, who pulled you along the way to help you get where you are. Okay? So, the next time you want to step over somebody who helped you along the way, remember where you came from with these people. Remember the value they brought to your life. Remember how they contributed to your success. Okay? Remember. Don't forget those who helped you along the way. Don't forget those who held your hand and or who put you on their back and carry you. Don't forget those who stood by you when everyone turned their backs on you. Be humble. And whatever we do, we must keep our integrity intact. If anything you're doing, you have to jeopardize your integrity. You have to put it on the line. And if you're doing it, you feel that little butterfly inside of you telling you what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is not right. It means that you're doing something wrong. Okay? If you have to justify yourself, if you have to explain yourself, okay? Something is not right. Either with you or the other person. So, the next time you want to step over somebody who helped you, the next time you want to step over somebody who carried you, who helped you, who will take their shirt off their back to support you, remember where you came from. This life is a school. We must learn every day. And sometimes there's lessons that you learn. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. And then there's a point in life you might get somewhere. The same person you stepped on, the same person that you dismiss, the same person that you feel like you no longer have the need for, is that same person you're going to call on. And then guess what? The person might not be available to you, baby. Person might not be available to you. One of the biggest mistakes we make sometimes, we make ourselves too accessible to people, to leeches. Some people, I call them leech, who just want to come and suck up your blood and suck up everything that you have until they're all done, or they feel like they have it all, that they no longer need you. So we have to pay attention to these people. I don't know why this kind of I don't know, it just kind of came to mind, and it's just flowing. But I guess if I'm talking about it, somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear it. I learned a very valuable lesson. I've shared that before. At a very, very young age. I remember I had a neighbor who used to come over to our house, because my family didn't allow our the children in my family, I don't know for other family, we didn't sleep at people's house, we didn't eat from other people, we didn't do certain things. But people were allowed to come over with supervision, right? And I remember this young lady, neighbor, I shared something with her, and then she told someone else, or she repeated it back to me. Ever since then, that was the lesson that I learned. Not to open your, there's certain stuff you don't share with people. Anything that you don't want to come back to you, or you don't want the person to repeat back to you in your face, or have it become something like, oh, I got that on you, you don't share that. You don't share that. So there's certain things, since then, I just remained that private person that don't share what's going on inside, or certain things that I have that I think that no one else should be privy to. I don't know if it's a good thing, because that means I have nobody to go to if something going on that, I mean, somebody you really trust, right? Someone you really trust. But guess what? I learned to put my trust in God, because I know whatever is never going to throw it back at me. He's never going to use it against me. He's never going to use it to minimize me. He's never going to use it to step on me. He's never going to use it to make me feel like I'm not needed, I'm not wanted. This is the beauty of that. If you are one of those people who have a sibling, and when I say sibling, doesn't necessarily a bloodline, someone you consider as a brother, as a sister, or someone you can really trust, depend, rely on, who will always have your back, you are one of the most blessed person in this world, on this planet, right? You are a blessed person, okay? And if you have somebody like that in your life, hold on tight to them. Because not everyone is as fortunate to have someone they can rely on, they can trust, they can depend on, or somebody they know who will show up for them in their times of need. So, but if you do have somebody like that in your life, who's willing to fight for you, who's willing to defend you, who's willing to stand with you, who's willing to stand by you, no matter what, you are one of the luckiest person in this world. You are one of the luckiest person in this world. So today I want to remind you to value the people you have in your life. Especially those who want nothing from you, who only want you to succeed. Especially those. They don't come often, and they are not easy to find. Okay, so if you have someone like that, who's been with you to thick and thin, who's willing to put their hands in the fire for you, there's this say, I don't know how to translate it in English, because some Haitian saying, you can't really translate them into English, and then you can apply it wherever you see it fit in your life. They say you don't throw away your old pots, I guess, for the new ones, right? You must remember the milestones, the challenges, everything that old pot been through with you. And however you want to apply it, whatever context you want to apply it to, you can feel free to do that. You can feel free to do that. But guess what? Remember, if you are one of those ungrateful people, one of those people who forget where you came from, one of those people who will jeopardize, who will sell their integrity just for whatever the reason, you need to pray about it. You need to ask God for guidance. You need to ask God for direction. You need to ask God for forgiveness. And if you know somebody that you hurt in that manner, you should call that person and apologize to them. Someone who's been there for you that you hurt, or you did something not so nice to, not kosher to, or you feel like I've got everything that I needed from you, that I no longer need you, you should pray on that and ask God for guidance. And the people you bring in around you in your circle, ask yourself, what is it that these people can contribute to me? What they can contribute to my growth? Are they just taking and taking, or they just sucking me dry, or they always want something from me, or they're really contributing to my happiness, to my well-being, to my growth, to your self-development? You should think about those things, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. I have a few things coming up in the next few weeks that I'm super excited about. And my birthday is coming up next month that I'm super excited about too. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And I was looking, I'm like, oh, I can take a 5-day off for my birthday, because Monday the 14th is a holiday. No, Monday the 13th is a holiday. And then there's the 14th. And then the 15th is my birthday. I'm like, I could be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, My birthday's on Wednesday, the 15th, and Thursday, come back Thursday, and then I'm like, just 2 days? I should just take a whole week off and do whatever it is that I want to do. So I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know. I've been wanting to go to Jamaica, so I might decide to go. I don't know yet. So yeah, like I said, I'm birthday loading. I started thinking, I'm like, oh, my birthday's coming up in a few weeks. Hey, so I'm super excited about that. God is giving me another year to celebrate life, to celebrate family, to celebrate wealth, to celebrate wellness, to celebrate love, to celebrate life, to celebrate growth, to celebrate self-development. I have so much to celebrate, and I'm just thankful for, because not everyone have that opportunity to do it. I should have a Facebook birthday celebration. Yes, I should. I should have a Facebook birthday bash for my birthday. What do you guys think? A Facebook birthday birthday bash. Yeah, for my birthday, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm happy. Can't you guys see that I'm happy? Can't you see the happiness in my face, the peace, the joy that I have? And I'm telling you guys, this mental detox, this self detox, this health detox that I'm doing is really helping. It's taking me to a whole different level that I myself can't even explain. I cannot even explain it. I just know, I feel it in my body, in my soul, that I am ready. Sometimes the heavy Haitian accent really want to come out. That I'm really, really ready to embrace whatever it's going to be, whatever else life wants to throw at me. Yeah, the other thing I've been thinking about, I want to share. I want to do a master's in public health. When I was here at the health fair, I spoke to someone, and I'm like, the application process is so long, but I guess that's what's holding me back. Me telling myself the application process is so long. Girl, what are you doing? What do you mean the application process is so long? That's just an excuse for me not to do it, right? So I think this is the goal that I'm going to set up for myself. This week is over. I'm going to give myself today. I'm going to set the goal for myself next week to complete the admission application. They're asking you to write, they're asking me to write? It's not like I cannot write it. I can get reference letters. This is nothing. I have people that will write amazing reference letters for me. Oh my God, what do you call it? I have to write a personal statement. Yes, I have to write a personal statement. I'm like, girl, what you gonna write? But there's so much that I can write in a personal statement. So I think the first step, I think that's what's intimidating me, writing a personal statement. 300 words of a personal statement. I can do that. So I think the first goal I'm gonna set is to write. Maybe I'll do that today while I'm sitting in the office when I have a little downtime. Write down my personal statement. Then I'm gonna ask my program director to write me a reference letter. I need to. And then maybe I'll get someone else to write me a reference letter. Yeah. And then I have those. And then getting my school transcripts, those are easy to do. Because I'm a student. Yes, a student. Am I not being humble? I'm sorry. But I'm just so proud of myself. Because I remember when I was in school, I was already a mom. You know, to be able to maintain 3.75 GPA. My GPA, I think my GPA went down one time because I failed a math class, and I was so pissed. I was like, what? I know algebra. I love algebra. Why I cannot pass this class? And then that's it. I'm not gonna do it anymore. So I went and got an exemption letter so I could go take my statistic class, because the algebra was the prerequisite for the statistic class. And I'm like, why I cannot pass this class for the life of me? I love algebra. And then I went to the department and I'm like, listen, I need a waiver for this class because I'm not spending another dime on it. So the chairman for the department gave me a waiver. And then I went to take my statistics class, and I aced the class. I'm like, wait, so I couldn't pass my algebra class, but I aced the statistics class. What is that? A for statistics. I'm like, okay. And that kind of boosts me back, because when I failed the algebra class, it dropped my GPA, and I was like, I know I shared that already, and I know I've said that so many times this morning. If I get less than a 95 or 100, let's say that, if I get less than an A, I feel sick to my stomach. Good morning, good morning. If I get less than an A in my class, I feel so sick to my stomach, and I feel so sad, and I'm like, girl, and that's what my kids always say, all you ever want was an A. You always ask us to bring you A. I say, yeah, I want an A. And that's why when my daughter graduated college, she's like, here's your diploma. Because she felt like I was the one who earned the diploma. I'm like, thank you. I accept gracefully. Good morning, Bernardine. Good morning. I say, I accept gracefully. And you know, so, I don't know, maybe I'm too hard. Good morning, good morning, bonjour, Tonton Patrick. Maybe I'm too hard on myself, and because I'm too hard on myself, I set the expectation high for my kids, because I'm like, if I'm a mom and I have 3, 4 kids, I'm able to go to school and keep a certain GPA, you should be doing it too. And when I was doing my master's in human resources management, anything less than that, I don't think I've ever had anything less than that. I had a 4.0 GPA. So, yeah. So, guys, I'm letting out so much. It's just the excitement in me that I'm so happy. And I hope whatever joy that I have, I'm able to transfer that. I'm able to transfer some of that to you. For whatever reason, my phone was not charged last night, but that's okay. I'm almost done. I hope whatever energy that I have, and I hope this morning I'm able to motivate somebody. If you have something to do, guys, just get up and do it. Stop making excuses. Stop giving yourself reason why you should do it or reason why you can't do it. I think most of us do that. And I'm just, now that I'm sharing this, I'm like, yeah, you're just making excuses for you not to go take that master's. You're telling the admission office the application process is too long, this and that. You have all these excuses. Why? Right? So, I'm setting this goal for myself. Next week, like today, I'm going to write my personal statement, and I'm going to reach out to my program director and ask him to write me a reference letter. And I'm going to reach out to one more person to write me a nice reference letter so that I can submit it for I can complete the application process, and then I can get admitted to the master's program in public health, so that I can continue the work that I'm doing right now for as a community leader, as a community activist, as an advocate, to do that. So yes, this is the goal I'm setting up for myself, and this is gonna be my birthday present for myself. I always want to give myself a meaningful birthday present. I remember when I separated my first husband, I was with the kids. I was under 30 years old, and I said, you know what? For my 30th birthday, I'm going to buy a house for myself. That's what I'm going to give myself as a present. And sure enough, for my 30th birthday, that was a present to myself, a house, right? So, yeah, whatever I set my mind to, whatever I am determined to do, I always do it. And why not do it when my job will be paying for my tuition? There's no excuses. There's no excuses. So, goal to myself for next week, complete my MPH. Yeah, MPH, Masters and MPH. Yeah, Masters in Public Health. Yes, MPH. I'm like, wait, what is this thing again? Yeah, so that's my goal for myself. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to submit the application. Any little time that I see that I have a gap on with nothing to do, I'm gonna find something to put in that gap so that I stay focused, and then I could continue on, because there's nothing I enjoy more than self-development. So find a course that you can sign up for your self-development, for your growth, and we can continue to go together. So it is now 9:30. Your coach have to bring herself to her office so I could get some work done, and then also I could write that personal statement. Yes, personal statement. It's personal statement. Yeah, I have to start thinking what I'm gonna put in there. So yeah. And I review personal statement all the time. And I'm like, girl, you can write a personal statement for yourself. Why can't I write a personal statement for myself? But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. I hope some of that positive energy that I have, all that excitement that I have this morning, I transfer some of it to you. And then you can get excited. You can go think about something you like to do, something you want to do for yourself, and get started, get going, get moving. And then together, we can all grow together. So have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. For those of you who celebrate the Sabbath, happy Sabbath, and clean your environment. Remove the clutters. Remove the people who are leeching, those leeches who's sucking on your blood, who's sucking you dry, who has nothing to contribute to you, who has nothing to contribute to your life. Those who are just taking and taking and taking with nothing to give back. Those who minimize you, those who make you feel small, who makes you feel unwanted, unneeded, and they just want from you. Clean that circle, clean that environment, clean that atmosphere. Clean up your life, and then create your own table, and then make sure you know who you're gonna put at that table with you. This is my advice to you today. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing weekend, and then I'll see you guys back here on Monday morning at 9 a.m. for our morning talk. As always, as I always end, I want to remind you that Jesus loves you, and your number one coach, your favorite coach, Coach Shirley, loves you as well. Be blessed. Ciao. Bye-bye.